Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Aditya Gupta. Currently pursuing my DM in Pediatric Oncology from AIIMS New Delhi and having done my undergraduation and post-graduation from AIIMS Delhi. In this video, I wanted to talk to aspirants, be it undergraduate aspirants or postgraduate aspirants, why AIIMS Delhi is the best institute in this country. I mean, a lot of you know about the rankings, the exposure, the Central Institute part, the funding and the research. All these are what I will call as quantifiable reasons why AIIMS is the best. It is the best as far as being ranked one in country is concerned for God knows how many years, frankly. It's the best as far as exposure is concerned. We can probably quantify that. It's a central institute, gets much more funding, probably much more than any other college in this country, and has the maximum research output. These are quantifiable things. I can say yes, AIIMS publishes more number of papers than other. I can say yes, AIIMS has more funding. But in this video, I wanted to talk about why AIIMS Delhi is the best, not because of the quantifiable thing, but because of the intangible benefits that it provides and because of the reasons that I cannot quantify. So first and foremost, which I think I having been here through an undergraduate and post-graduation and now doing my DM, that is my senior, super specialization in pediatric oncology. The one thing that I absolutely love about AIIMS is that especially during undergraduation and to a certain extent during post-graduation and during your DM as well, there is absolutely no hierarchy, especially during undergraduation. During undergraduation, we do not call our seniors sir and ma'am. I'll give you a small example. Everyone who's there in 10th, 11th or 12th standard right now, you would be calling me bhaiya, right? And think about everyone who's in their first year or an MBBS student or preparing for NEET PG, they would be calling me sir. Why? What changed? Why is someone who's actually 15 or 16 years old calling me bhaiya doesn't have any problem calling me using something which is actually meaning just a brother, frankly, bhaiya, while everyone else calls me with sir, or if I was, let's say, a female, would be calling me ma'am. This thing is absolutely lacking at AIIMS. We do not call our seniors. I do not call someone who's senior to me as sir. I call them by their name. And someone who's junior to me also doesn't call me sir. They call me by their name. Obviously, if someone is very senior, 7 or 8 years or 10 years senior, obviously we address them either by sir or by calling them as Doctor XYZ or like that. But as far as undergraduation specifically is concerned, I never called someone. I have a friend, someone who's 5 years senior to me. I call him by the name of Maharaj. His actual name is Brinal Goel. There were times that I had actually forgotten his name and called him by his nickname, that is Maharaj. The second thing I wanted to highlight was the freedom part. I mean, there is absolutely no other institute in this country, and I'm not sure, probably the world, I don't know, which gives the immense amount of freedom that AIIMS gives you. Be it academic freedom or be it non-academic. And academic freedom, the freedom to pursue research during your undergraduation, to go to electives in Hopkins or US or UK or other countries in the world. And non-academic freedom as well. Our hostel life was probably the most freedom. I have already talked about it. Girls were allowed in the boys' hostel, boys were allowed in the girls' hostel. We had no hostel timing concepts. These were my hostel rooms. We were allowed to modify our rooms according to our choices. Put anything, be a fridge, microwave, AC. This was my undergraduate room, and we could do any sort of activity with our room. It was our room. We were given full freedom over it. Our hostel life was our hostel life, and we had immense amount of freedom over it. And again, another thing that I wanted to highlight was the reason I'm able to do YouTube right now is because I'm in AIIMS. Think about it. There are a lot of YouTubers, undergraduate YouTubers from XYZ college, ABC college throughout the country. There will be so many undergraduate students who will be making YouTube videos. But as far as postgraduate students are concerned, and very frankly, how many DM students do you know are able to actually making videos? It's only possible because I'm in AIIMS. I have been given the freedom. I have the free time. I will obviously a small amount of free time that I am contributing myself, trying to figure out a free time. But more importantly, my professors, my colleagues, they do not have a problem with me having a YouTube channel. They do not have any issue with me having a YouTube channel. The hierarchy is so deep that people tend to have a problem with it. Not the case at AIIMS. When I got the YouTube silver button, it was my professor, Dr. Aditya Gupta, who gave it to me. He was happy. My entire division was happy. My department was also happy. Yes, I got something. Silver button feels good. Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah. That's not the case with other colleges. People, there's a lot of hierarchy, there's a lot of toxicity, especially during residency, which is not the case as far as AIIMS is concerned. It was only names during residency itself, during my post-graduation, I was given holiday. Why? Because I wanted to go to Europe and I was given holiday. Fair enough. I have 30 holidays. I'm allowed 30 holidays in a year, and I went for 10 days to Europe. Which other college will allow you that? You know, this amount of freedom, this freedom aspect specifically, I will say, should be the reason you should aim for AIIMS Delhi, be it your undergraduation or post graduation or DM. Doesn't matter which stage of life you are right now in, you should try to get into AIIMS Delhi at least once for an academic qualification, to know what freedom actually tastes like. We are restricted a lot as a medical student in many other government colleges. There will be other colleges will be offering freedom, but I doubt the amount of freedom that AIIMS gives you. It's unparalleled and it's unmatched. The third reason, there's a competitive zeal. Everyone around when you is excellent or above average, even you want to work hard to, be comparable to them, or at the same point of time, there's a desire, innate desire to be better, to be best amongst the best. Now, this is a double-edged sword. Obviously, this contributes to a lot of stress, and sometimes it obviously has resulted in a number of suicide at AIIMS. But that thing has been slightly been taken care of. We have become much more cognizant of the mental health issues in our college. Having said that, this competitive desire and zeal to succeed makes AIIMS Delhi the best. And last but definitely not the least, the brand value that AIIMS carries. AIIMS Delhi, AIIMS to AIIMS hai. There's nothing that beats the brand value that AIIMS gives you as being a doctor. If I say that I'm from AIIMS Delhi, everyone suddenly takes notice. If I say I'm from Government Medical College XYZ place, no people will take notice. Yes, they will appreciate the fact that I'm a doctor, but saying that I'm a doctor from AIIMS Delhi has another value whatsoever. So these are the intangible things which cannot be quantified, but still make more than, in my opinion, more than the tangible benefits, more than the quantifiable benefits. These are the reasons why AIIMS Delhi is the best institute of this country, and why you, doesn't matter whether you are in 11th or 12th standard, doesn't matter whether you are preparing for post-graduation, or doesn't matter even if you are a postgraduate resident right now and preparing for DM entrance, you should try to get into AIIMS Delhi. And this view that I'm going to show you right now, I've been seeing this view for the past 10 years. Try to make this view yours.